name is Dierking. I'm the Assistant Director of Sports Performance at the University of Louisville. The main things that we use Polar for, we started using the Team 2 system back in 2009 with a couple of our field sports. We've since expanded to 11 of our teams that use the Team 2 system every day during training, conditioning, and games. Now the training load number is probably our number one go-to. If we were to analyze a session in its entirety, that training load number is what does that. Now we know that there's different ways to accumulate a 200 training load or a 300 training load, so we do have to also break down how much time they are spending over threshold or over 90% of their heart rate. So those numbers are important in knowing how that training load was arrived at. But when we're creating our training reports and giving information to the coaches, it really comes down to 2 or 3 pieces of information for each player. Training load number 1, how many minutes are they playing and how much time over threshold and time over 90 to indicate how much intensity they're getting. And then does that correspond with game demands? And are we keeping them fit relative to what a game is going to demand of them? And are we appropriately changing our intensities day to day to make sure we're not overtraining as well? And then we use that in conjunction with predicted recovery times for that to be able to accurately plan out our weeks and our seasons accordingly to make sure that we're hitting the loads that we need to make sure that they're game ready, but then also recovering properly, that we manage the season accordingly. We've been very fortunate that we have coaches that are very interested in technology. What we're just ultimately trying to do is provide them with better information for them to make decisions upon. We're not telling them what they're doing necessarily is right or wrong. We're telling them they need to do something differently. But we're providing them the information which hopefully allows them to make the decisions.